Okay, this is on the Rankin job, number 53572. I'm going to install it on 5.9, installed by Aaron, I believe. We're starting to tear out anyway. So, this is a big Nuggleby remodel. So, what we're doing is, I'll go over the basement one first. So, this is a hot water coil. So we're going to remove the hot water coil. Remove all this. Your cut line is, I tried to draw it up there, but you can't really see, but it's 1 inch down from this back corner, just to get a canvas on there. I did draw one, well, a couple of them, but I scribbled them out, but anyway, that's what it is. Then this bottom all comes out. I cut a hole in here. What there is, there's a 16-inch round duct inside there. So just cut that down. And on the base, I just made you a 19 by 20 square with 1 inch bend in. And the actual furnace is going to be 12 inches. Oh, I wrote it here. Sorry, I'll move that. The actual furnace is going to be 12 inches from the wall. This duct, I believe, is going to be 5 inches from the sheetrock wall. But I'll move this up here. Anyway, so that should cover and bring our duct. So our furnace will sit where this line is to this line, but you can see we cover the drain. So that's why I made it small and transition so we can still have that drain to drain into. Anyway, so that, then the coil, then the furnace, and then I made you a piece of duct, and this one will actually sit back, so it's only 20 3/8 from the back wall. And I had to redo this a few times, trying to get a steam humidifier in here. But I think they're only 12 inches, so 13-inch duct. I'm going to have flues, but I figure if we can't mount it on the front, we might have to dogleg the flues over. Then we might be able to reach inside and mount it on this wall and be able to pull the canister out there. But we're going to have a filter box, a big pure air filter box at the very top here. And so that's why, it's a downflow furnace. That's why, anyway. So 13 inches there. I made a 4-inch piece, then a filter box, and that piece offset, and a canvas. Okay, so combustion air not applicable. Vent, side vent by the AC, so we're going to go up in the attic or in the place and out the side. So our 2 ACs sit out there, and there's a gas meter out there, so you're going to have to scope and find the best route. May have to go that way, then cut over, and then that way, but give you 3-inch PVC to a flat termination. And actually, well, we'll just go out with the ACs while I'm right here. So we have the ACs here. So we're gonna probably put 2 ACs in here. Jamie's wondering if he wants to put 1, so we're not quite positive on what we're gonna do. But either way, the homeowner's got to build a big pad here, because right now we need to be minimum of what is it? Get my mind, 3 or 4 feet from this gas meter. We can't be right in front of it like they are. So if we do 2, we're gonna have to maybe do 2 over here, or 1 here, 1 over here. If we do 1, you know, probably over here, I'm not sure yet. So builder will determine that. But right now there's 2. I'm gonna flush the lines. We use the same disconnects. The builder will need to provide the proper breakers for us whenever we know exactly what we're gonna have. Okay. Let's see. So AC flush, and the drain is to the floor. Stats, not sure yet. So on the return air, in right here is a theater room. We need to add a 12 by 12 return air in the ceiling here. However we can get it. So we're gonna take a 10-inch round off the top of this return air duct somewhere. Somehow get in here. You know, whether or not we do it over here and are able to, a lot of these pipes are going to be gone. So I'm not sure if we can get it on this side and go above, or if we need to, a lot going on in this job, sorry. This pipe right now is going to come out, and we're going to put a 10-inch pipe in its place. So if we need to cut the heel off this 90 to get an 8-inch and a 10-inch in there, you know, unsure yet until we find out exactly everything that's ripping out. But, okay. Anyway, get it in this room however we can. Okay. This steam humidifier is getting replaced by April Air 800. And so right behind us here, it's a return air grill there. So we need to, in here, see what they've done. They've done the return air here. But we need it right here for this bedroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a piece of 30 by 8 duct here with an end cap, and cut out the side of it here and just seal the wall, whatever you need to seal, and knock out those headers, and then we'll just use the wall and put a 24 by 8 sheetrock ring for this bedroom low. Sorry, 24 by 6. There's only 2 grills in here. Okay. That's it on this basement one. So I'm going to take you up and we'll go over the fun one. Sorry, I've been moving insulation. I can feel it in my throat. Okay, so this one is in the garage. And sorry, I know these are going to be super long videos, but this is what it is. Okay, so that basement return air that I just went over, here's the one for the theater. Here's the one for the return air move into that bedroom. Okay. Okay, so this is the garage unit. Okay, so right now they have this water coil, which you're gonna tear out. This boiler is coming out, but the plumber's gotta remove that, and so they need to keep that until they tell you, until the plumber gets rid of it. This water softener and tank are going to have to move over here when this goes away. Okay, so okay, so, and this is confusing, sorry. So this was going to be a downflow furnace, but we changed it. It is now going to be an upflow furnace with an upflow coil. So the furnace will sit tight against the wall as it is. And I cut a hole in the return air here, and it's confusing, but you can see our panning here, and right there's the bottom of the duct and some cup of noodles. But you can see right here they've got the supply air pipe going through the floor. So what we need to do is I'll just explain this to you. So gonna have a 8-inch base, and I raised it up so we can get a little more return, not right on the beams with our filter box. That, then our furnace, sorry, that's our filter box. Then our furnace, then our coil, then a 90, a 90, and then a reduced or a fitting that goes from after the 90 I added this piece, 30-inch piece, to get us down closer to the floor. I just need to draw it in there, or but then after here, this will go here. And then on the bottom of there, we have 3 10-inch rounds, squared rounds. This will be our supply air. So back here, and I know it looks overwhelming right now, but all this stuff back here, all these valves, all this plumbing stuff, humidifier and everything is all going to be gone. So this will all be open. So we're going to have our duct come down, then let's see, about right here level, we're going to have 3 squared rounds. On this duct coming down, coming out this side, we're going to cut in a 4x10 sidewall register. Coming out the back, we're going to cut a 4x10 sidewall register low, and I'll just show you that while I'm right here. Okay, so in this is a bathroom, vanity right here, a toilet room. So we're going to get a 4x10 register in this sidewall in this bathroom here somewhere, and then a 4x10 register sidewall, you know, at the toilet level. Not blowing right in their face, if we can help it. Okay, and I'll go over the other with you in a minute. Okay, so we have a 10-inch HET coming off the front of here. It's gonna come over and then go all the way up into that attic and hop up in that attic. And notice where the flues are. I'll show you where that is right now. But you can see where the flues come out. We have this attic here. So hop up in the attic and into this upper attic here. And up here, they are going to have an office here and an office here with a walkway in between. So we're going to put a 6x12x8 straight boot in the ceiling here in his office. And then so a 10-8-8Y and flex in the attic, of course. And then 8-inch to a 6x12x8 straight boot there with a 90. Okay. So while I'm up here, in this bathroom right here, we are going to just have a boot come up the wall, and you're just going to cut a 4x10 register low in the duct. So I have a 4x10 boot with a 3.5 inch duct. So just put the S-clips on the inside and it should fit. Okay, and that takes care of that bathroom. Okay, let's go back. Sorry. Go back to the furnace. Okay. So, ductwork just as it shows on here. We're going to have 3 8-inch pipes come down. One's going to come down here. One's going to come down here. And those two are going to go through the wood. And I'll show you that. The other one, I figure will come and go this way and take the place of this supply that you're ripping out. So all this comes out, by the way. This whole thing, I'll show you all the ducts, but they're little 2 or 3 inch ducts that are coming out. But we'll rip that out completely. But one 8-inch will just go 10-inch, sorry, one 10-inch will go to 8-8Y there. The other 10-inch will make its way to a 10-8. It's supposed to be an 8. To a 10-8-8Y. So 8 and then 8. And the other one coming this way is going to go to a 10, 7, and then it'll go to the entry. 10, and then a 10, 5. This 5 will have that boot and go to the bathroom. 8 to there. Okay, so Again, notice the panning down here and that vent. So let's go downstairs. So on the back of here, they've actually built two walls, 2x6 wall and a 2x4 wall. So keep that in mind. Oh, you know what? We also need to add a return air right here. It was a return air once, so there's already duct under it. We just need to cut it out and add a return air ring. And there'll be 2/8 in here, so we'll just add an 8x24 probably. Yeah, 8x24 baseboard grill there. That's what the other ones are. Yes, the other ones are that. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, downstairs. It'll be like a half an hour video. I'm super sorry. Okay, so that's the panning under the furnace. Here's the duct. So the furnace is just directly above us. You can see on the very side that pipe going up that you're tearing out. So you're going to tear out all this pipe. And when you rip out the furnace, you're going to want to also, you're going to want to cut our hole, our return air, bigger, because we're now going to have pipes, going inside this panning return air. So we want to get more. So we're going to want to pan this, and didn't even measure for that, but we're going to want to extend this return air a little bit to catch that whole space under there, and then we can reseal it, with angles when underneath the furnace. Okay, so anyway, let's see, I figure we're going to have one going through right here, through that wood, and then one going through this return air panning area. Or here, I can't really think of where I'm at right now. Yeah, it's here, or here, or here. Yeah, it's this one and this one. Anyway, so we're gonna need to cut 10-inch round holes in here, and they have two walls. So this side's actually a header, and the builder, his name is Tom, I think. He wanted us to use a 10-inch hole saw, but I guess I don't have them. So we're gonna have to use drill bits and drill lots of little holes, and then just connect them all with the Sawzall and get it as clean as you can. Because on the other side, you can see it's beam. So it's an actual beam sitting on top of this plate. We have 10 inches there. And they've nailed this beam, you can see the nails, into the headers on the other side. So this is going to be like 3.5, 4 inches of pure wood. So you're going to have to just pre-drill a hole and pre-drill lots of holes and just get them exactly perfect so your hole is not all hacked up, because he's super unsure about these holes, and we may have to reinforce them. because it's holding the dang garage. But we did get the okay to cut them. Okay, so you know, all this flex and all that stuff comes out. That, well, not this flex, just the flex that is to the old system, like this and that, and all these flexes in here, they all go to the old 2-inch systems. And like all that's coming out all the way down. All these come out, you know, anywhere you can see the flexes. But anyway, our plan is, so in these rooms, they're going to lower the ceiling 5 more inches for us. So we're going to come out 10-inch over here, and then whenever, we'll go as far as 10 inches as we can, but then we're going to put a 10-8/8Y and run 8-inch where we need to here to our 2 boots going upstairs. The other one will 90 and come over here, and you're just going to have to dog leg them, get them however you can over here. And let's see, what am I? Yeah, if you can, probably won't be able to. Yeah, you may have to dog leg over this, over or under this return, and then come down and you know, same thing. They're going to lower this ceiling, so but we need 2/8 in here, and we got this existing return that's staying, but we're going to have to work our way around that. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so the other one, you know, when you rip all this out, then you're just gonna take the place of this and get over here and just Y where you need to, one by the front door, 1 5-inch up to the bathroom stack, and then 2/8. Again, they're going to lower this ceiling to 2/8 where they need to go. You know what? Sorry, this one's 1/8. The other room has 2. 1/8 here, a 7 by the front door, and a 5 in the bathroom. Yeah. Okay. What else? Okay, so we are also going to add a kitchen hood. So in the kitchen, right here, we're going to have an 8-inch hood, I was told. Going to come up in this floor joist. They're going to move these sprinkler lines. Going to have an 8-inch round going through here. And then an 8-inch round going straight and going through here into the bathroom right on the other side of the furnace room. And they are going to box this out a little bit. For some cabinets or something, but our 8-inch pipe will come this way, and up into the attic. No one's here right now to ask, but I'm guessing they're going to fur out a box for that. What is that? Oh, you know what? That is attic. I'm sorry, that is attic. Okay, anyway, up into the attic, and then they have an existing termination already from the old one. Right there. So just use that existing 8-inch termination. Okay, along with that, we are going to put in a makeup air. So the makeup air is like 3 feet long by 16 inches ish by 16 inches ish. It's going to have to hang in here somewhere. A lot of this pipe, probably most of it is going away. The boiler's going away. So we may be able to just mount it right against the wall, right up here. But, and you know, probably hang it with Unistrat. But anyway, it's getting a intake air, which is 10-inch round, and the other side goes into the return air of this furnace. So how we're going to do that is we need to take 10-inch round all the way up into the attic. And we don't have much room up there. This is becoming a doorway, so we can't use this area at all. But up there, we're gonna have to go the roof level, and this is gonna be insulated, flex, because it's outside air. So up the peak and then back down. And then we're going to have to work our way this way. And then it's just going to go out the rim joist right here. And did I say 10? It's 10-inch round. I don't know what I've been saying. But this is just a 10-inch by, so you're going to have to just kind of smash it through the hole. But anyway, on the other side of the garage man door, you're just going to put a 10 by 10 flat grill here, aluminum, and they'll just have to paint it however they want. Okay, so the other side of the intake, the fresh air, the other side of it will have to come down, and it'll have to tie into the floor wherever you can. And underneath, we'll just have to run it in and tie it into the return. So if you didn't understand, so this is all wood under here. Yeah, we are coming to the return and that one. So this is wood. So you can cut out all that wood in the floor and make it so we have more return than just this one, because we're going to now have a pipe through this one. And you know, you can leave this. I had to cut it out. I figured we may end up depending, but you You know, we can always make end caps and seal it with end caps if we need to. You know, we can make it as big as we want. Oh, the drain. Yeah, we can make it as big as we want. I think I just made it as big as a furnace. But underneath, if we need more room, you know, because our pipes are going to be going down that side, you know, we can make it as big as we want all the way over to the gas pipe. So if we wanted, we can just put an end cap right here, and they're going to need to move their drain anyway, because right now I made our filter box on an 8-inch box, but you know, they don't want the drain, everything right in front of that, I don't think. So I haven't talked to them, but we need to let them know that they need to relocate this drain somewhere else. So we don't have all this running right in front. Unless, you know, I mean, it could work like that, just wouldn't be very pretty. Okay, anyway, oh, on that return air, so if we got a return air and tied it in here, then we can just move this end cap over here and just seal that, you know, and because the bottom would be all return air. Okay, anyway, so tearing out, you're going to be tearing out this Friday. So you're basically going to start in the garage and just tear out this unit here in the garage. So you need to leave the other unit to heat the home, and the boiler to heat the home. So they have isolation valves here. So you can shut off these isolation valves and, you know, cut our pipes. So you can take out this at least. The water softener, you know, you can bypass it with these valves here, and then undo this, and you can move this water softener out of our way. So, you know, we can do that, and we can, you know, I don't know if you probably won't have ductwork Friday, you might, but we can get our furnace set and all that, and get your holes done, and, you know, kind of get your plan of in here what's going on. You probably won't be able to do too much with all that piping there. Still kind of gotta wait for the plumber, but okay. On here we are replacing the steam humidifier as well. Oh, one important thing is when you run the kitchen exhaust, you got to make sure you run a wire from the exhaust to our makeup air unit, so they can put in relays and things and make it so it turns on anytime the kitchen hood turns on. And there's a lot of unsures on here, so if you have questions, call me or Jamie, and we'll just go from there. Thanks.